Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another season preview. I'm Aaron Schneider, Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us is our head tennis coach, Scott Greve. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Aaron. Thank you for having me.
All right, so to kick off this spring tennis preview, let's recap on what we accomplished in the fall. Some things to look forward to. We had a few matches that got canceled due to weather. Unfortunately, we're able to get some makeup matches in the spring, but we were able to get some duels in. We performed well there. We also made our appearance in the ITA regionals and saw some good things there, especially on the men's side.
Yeah, the results from the fall were very exciting. As a coach, to see the way that both teams performed gives us a lot of positive feelings about the spring season. But to walk away with a 3-1 record on the women's side and a 4-0 record on the men's side at dual matches, we were very happy to see that. And as you talked about the ITA results. Just really positive things there. The ladies came away from St. Louis all with a win. When you look at competing regionally that way and playing against the top competition in the region, for them all to have those accomplishments, that was great to see. And on the men's side, they just performed very well at Kalamazoo. Arturo Mendoza made it into the championship match of the consolation draw, and as a freshman to accomplish that, that's just a great thing to see as a coach. And he beat some really quality competition there, some guys that I've coached against for the past 3 or 4 years, and so he really performed well. Martin Suarez and Dylan Lemon both had some doubles wins and against very, very quality teams. So teams that we have not beaten before. So to see their performance in doubles was great. And Martin Suarez, lost his second match, but it was against the eventual regional champion and AJ Mahindram from Case Western, who is definitely going to be one of the top players in NCAA Division III this year. So Martin performed well, and we're really excited to see what both teams can accomplish this spring.
All right, and then so now going into what are some of the team strengths that your teams bring this year?
I think on the women's side, it's really experience with Megan Long and Claire Hannaford leading the way there as seniors, and then we get Morgan Nation back as a junior, and she's just a great player. I think their leadership and experience is going to be huge for us. And then we've got some really quality freshmen. They're going to step in, and then we've got hopefully Ella France back off of injury. We're hoping to get her back into the lineup. She's been back in practice, so looking forward to getting her back and getting things started there. So, and when we look on the men's side, we're young, and that is always a concern as a coach. But the talent is definitely there to see the way that the guys performed at ITAs, and to see the talent that is there is definitely exciting as a coach. So we're looking forward to seeing what we can do, and we believe that both of these teams can accomplish great things this spring.
Okay, and then let's go a little bit further into some of the rosters. We'll start with the women. You mentioned some of those veteran impact, the people at the top of our lineup. Tell us about what they'll bring, but also give us some people who are gonna help with our depth.
So we talked about Megan, Claire, and Morgan and Ella. There's experience there, and they're going to be at the top of that lineup and leading this team, and we're excited about that. And then we've got some great freshman talent there with Gabby Hosier and Kate Oberly, and then a couple of sophomores that are probably going to be regulars in the lineup with Jenna Jenkins and Ella Maiden. So we're just really excited about one, the talent that we have, but the leadership, the dedication and determination that the teams have shown with practice and really just being disciplined about the way that they're preparing for the season is very exciting. On the men's side, like we talked about, we're young, but we've got a lot of talent. And we do have some upperclassmen leadership coming back with Corey Evans, our senior captain, and Dylan Lemon, our junior captain. Great leadership there, and then we've got a lot of talent, a lot of new talent. We talked about Martin Suarez and Arturo Mendoza. They're definitely going to be anchors in that lineup, even as freshmen. Hopefully we get him back off injury, but we've got several people that will definitely impact the lineup. Davis Borders is that young man that I was talking about that was that's injured right now, but he's definitely going to play some sort of factor in the team. He's just got great talent, and we're really looking forward to getting him going. And then you've got young men like Cody Hawkins and just guys that are, as freshmen, going to be able to step up and really help us. So we're looking forward to seeing these freshmen really delve right into the thick of things and really help this team.
All right, and then what would you say your goals and expectations are for this year?
Goals are simple. We believe that these two teams can compete for conference championships, and that's the goal. That'll be the goal every year. We want to be one of the top teams in the HCAC, and we believe that both on the women's side and the men's side, that regardless of whether the talent is there or not, the discipline and the hard work are definitely there, and we're going to do everything that we can to compete for conference championships. Originally, as the new coach, I thought that it would probably take us 2 or 3 years to get to that level. I'm excited to say that, I think that it'll be a lot of work. It'll be a big challenge because of the talent in this conference. But I believe that these teams can compete now for these championships, and we want to get there and start doing our best to bring those home to Anderson.
All right. We open the season. We open the spring against Kalamazoo. The men's team is at Kalamazoo on Saturday, February 17th. Women's team is at Kalamazoo on Saturday, February 24th. Tell us about what your expectations of Kalamazoo are going to be in those matches, and what you're expecting, what you're hoping out of those.
Two very strong teams historically, very well coached teams. Definitely two of the best coaches in NCAA Division III, and we're going to face teams that are ready to compete. I'm happy to say that we have talent. The real unfortunate thing for us is that, especially going into Kalamazoo on the 17th, we're probably not going to have Martin Suarez at the top of our lineup. He sustained a sprained ankle in practice, and matter of fact, I just got out of a meeting. I think that he's going to be back in practice on Wednesday, but very limited in what he can do. But at the same time, it's going to allow other people to step up, step into those positions. get some great experience, and we'll still compete. We definitely still have the talent to compete in those matches, and we'll do so. But yeah, they'll be tough. I mean, those are our national championship programs historically, and as I said, they're well coached. But we're definitely looking forward to going up there and competing in these matches.
All right, and then something that Anderson Tennis hasn't done recently that they will be this year is they're going down to Florida for a spring break trip to compete in about 6 matches apiece, somewhere in that number. Tell us about where is that going to help us, and B, what you're hoping to accomplish down there.
Yeah, the Orlando trip is something that I've done with my teams for several years now, and I was happy to be able to institute that right away here at Anderson, because it's a trip that brings a lot of competition, a lot of tennis, and really helps the kids to be able to get their legs under them. And for us, it's an opportunity to get everybody on the team some matches and some competition, which you just need going into the season. You need those reps where kids are used to being in competition and used to playing, and Orlando will give us that. We'll have 5 matches on the women's side, 6 matches on the men's side against very good teams. We go down to the United States Tennis Association's national campus there in Orlando. Beautiful place. It's a great opportunity for us to be there and just to partake in some tennis with some great teams.
All right, and then finally, what does your team need to do this year to be successful?
I think we just need to continue to be disciplined and work hard. They have done that. They did that in the fall. They immediately started right back up in the spring. And as I think I said in the fall, probably 2 of the most disciplined teams that I've ever worked with, and that is always a positive thing to see as a coach when you have that discipline and you have athletes that want to work. It can overcome some of the other things in the lineup. So we're just really excited about how hard everyone's been working, and we believe that can carry us and take us a long way.
All right, well, I think I've covered the questions I wanted to. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow along with any more previews and any more content we may put out on YouTube. Of course, follow along with your Ravens tennis team this year. They open up on Saturday, February 17th. The men's team does. That'll be at Kalamazoo. The women's team opens up on Saturday, February 24th. That'll also be at Kalamazoo. Coach Greve, thank you for joining us, and good luck this year.
Thanks for having me here.